Hello, good afternoon. I'm broadcasting from the garden today because honestly it's so frigging nice. But I'm really overexposed, I do apologise. This whole week has been so nice because last week was just like raining and raining and raining. That's really nice. I just thought I would do some thoughts from the garden because I was going to do a video today about something else. Well, two other things actually. I just didn't get around to filming either of them. So how about you have some stream of consciousness while you realise how frigging pale I am. Like, wow. So yes, if anybody's ever wondering, I don't know if you can hear that. There's like a street over there, and people always ask me like, oh, in London, like, isn't it really difficult because it's always so noisy? I'm like, no. My room in London is like, it's quieter than my room here. So if you're ever doubting me, like, I mean it when I say that. I think I might just talk about YouTube because we were talking about it a lot yesterday. They kept calling YouTube like social media. I'm realising I have a problem with people calling YouTube social media because like anybody can have Twitter, anybody can have Facebook, anybody can have an Instagram. With YouTube you have a different dynamic. You have creators and you have consumers. It's not a platform where like everyone has the same role, if that makes sense. Like on Facebook you're all doing the same thing, Twitter you're really doing the same thing. And that's because like you have like, I don't know, YouTube you have like personalities and like, yeah, everybody has a YouTube account, but like if you look at your accounts they're not always the same. Okay, now there's a cloud. Hello, sunny again. Oh, this is gonna be a shit show. I just feel like YouTube is not social media in a normal sense. A lot of people, for like, especially companies and stuff, like they run all of the social media, but then their YouTubes are just like dreadful. I'm super duper excited for the summer. Like we've had such like, London was just like so grey for like months and I'm like, oh, I'm so over it. But then when it's been getting warmer and warmer, I've been like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to like do the whole summer in London. Like, I'm just gonna be like a baked potato. It's gonna be really, really warm. Because obviously buildings they retain heat. So just, might get sticky. Yeah. But then also I don't wanna be like here for the summer because my friends aren't here. I'm quite lucky because all of my friends at uni, they'll be in London, and then when they leave and everyone goes home, obviously then my friends from like my old school, they all come back, so I like have a rota of seeing my friends, so like there's always somebody around that I can go see, which is really nice. I'm just really enjoying the fact that I know a city so well. Like it's just a big village, like it's like a big playground to me now, and I have like the bits where I like to go. It's like, if you walk everywhere, it just becomes smaller and smaller. Basically, my brain is like built for maps. My brain does maps very well. I'm dyslexic, I do 3D visual things, I do them, that's just like my jam. So like I can memorize routes really, really well, so it's just, like I can walk my way through so much of London like just in my head, which is a weird thing to say. I'm just really happy, basically. I've got to a point in this year, mind the leg, where I'm genuinely really happy. And I think maybe last year, like last term, I just didn't realise how miserable I was. I was so miserable. It like came to fruition in January and then I was like, but I'm fine. It's really nice. You know, when you like realise how shit your life was, but then it's fine again. Well, it's better than fine. I'm really happy. Very pleased with myself. I'm just very pleased with myself. And I'm just really happy with like how YouTube and stuff is going. Because I ended up missing it so much. I'm just really happy that I'm vlogging again because I really enjoyed that. I'm just in a good place, and we got all our modules for next year, and like I'm really happy with the ones for comp lit, but I'm dropping film. They said as long as I pass all my film modules I'm allowed to drop it, which means I'm gonna have to take up a language because you have to do a language requirement. But then because I'm sort of doing French anyway, because in third year you can go abroad for a term, and I really want to go to Paris, so like that's just like it's all working out very well. It's all working out very well. I feel like as a person, I've always kind of known who I've wanted to be, and that's been like frustrating because like I know who I want to be, but it's just a question of how do I become her. And like if I'm thinking about the girl I was maybe when I was like 15, I feel like she'd be very happy with who I am, and it's weird to think that's 4 years ago now. Because I remember like being 15 so vividly. I feel like being 15 and 17 were really good years for me. I don't know, I feel like being 16 was kind of like, I don't know, I just don't have that many significant memories from it, whereas being 15 and like 17 were clearly very formative. So, you know, maybe age 19 will be the same. I turned 20 next year. Some of my friends turned 20 this year, and I can't get over it. Like when my brother turned 20, I was like, you're an adult now. Like, the fact that you're now closer to 25 and you are 15. That's weird. I have no idea where this video is going. I have no plan whatsoever. The birds are so loud right now. Oh my god. Because I went out the other night, but bear in mind, this is the second time I've been out like this year. Like as a student, I'm sure some of you will find that shocking behaviour. We like bars and stuff. We don't go clubbing very often. But like because it's summer, obviously the sun rises a lot earlier. So I got out the taxi and I was like, shit, it's light. Like it was legitimately light, and I could hear the birds. I just felt like, oh my god, I've outdone myself this time. There's something I do really, really want to do with my friends though. Is if you stay out late enough and you go to the top of Primrose Hill, you can watch the sun rise over the city, and I've wanted to do that so badly, and I feel like it's the kind of thing that belongs in like a 90s British rom-com. Personally, I would like to herald in like a new wave of British rom-coms. Hello, mummy. Do we have any sunscreen? My mum is now inspecting the garden. Inspecting her. Oh, she's going to sit down? Oh, she sat down. Okay. She's sunbathing as well. Okay. Hello, mummy. Just waving. What was I saying? I've lost my train of thought, mummy. What video? This is mum. Guess what my video is called? Thoughts from the garden. So I've got no plan. This wasn't meant to happen. Because I've all my videos like planned out on my calendar. Like, because like I write down all the videos I want to make like on my phone, and I decide like what I want to make, and I write it down on my calendar. I schedule them, but it just didn't happen this time. So bear with. Oh, she's moving plant pots. It's moving plant pots. It's moving plant. Okay. Lift with your knees, not your back. So now you're getting thoughts from the Yeah, I'm in a good place. I'm really happy. I've got like film ideas are like flowing back, exams are over. The one thing my friend Emily once said about me was like kind of like how my ideas are sort of like have any of you ever read Matilda? When she's got loads of excess brain power, and then when she gets moved up into a class, she hasn't got her magic powers anymore. But like that with like being creative, as in when school is sapping up all my energy, I've got no creative like powers. But then when I'm free again, I have all of the ideas, which is kind of true. It was quite funny though when we were in that club, because I asked somebody, I asked them, what's your 5-year plan? Who the it's one of the, it's not the weirdest thing I've ever asked someone in the club. At one point I was arguing with this guy. We were arguing about Brexit, the EU and the single market. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't even realise I knew this much crap. And the thing is, I realised also because we were having dinner with some of my friends' parents' friends. They were talking about like US politics, and the fact is I realised how often I sort of kept my mouth shut, and so I was gonna go like to make a point because they've said something and I'm like, but that's not true, or like that's not like, but I keep my mouth shut. Well, then when I'm drunk I don't. So that's how that works. It's like I silence myself, but then if there's a drink in me I'm like, no, you're wrong. Fucking Brexit. What's she doing? She's got a little plastic bag. A little plastic bag. I think she's trying to save her plants for to survive the winter. I feel like I should go all David Attenborough on her. And here we see my mother in the garden, trying desperately to resurrect her plants. And I tell you, I managed to kill my succulent. I had a succulent, I killed it, which went black, shriveled up and died. I managed to keep Sebastian alive. That's impressive. I keep telling myself, if I can keep a cactus alive, I can keep a plant alive, I can keep a plant alive, I can keep a puppy alive, I can keep a puppy alive, I can keep a baby alive. So I'm like, once I stop killing my plants, I can move on to a dog. If a dog stays alive, I can have a child. So, obviously by that logic, I'll only be having kids when I'm like 60. So, because they kill things. I've also realised as a person, I no longer like being alone. I hate it. I mean, since my exams finished, I think I was alone, where I didn't see anybody that I knew on like 1 or 2 days, and I used to like always relish being alone. And I think that comes from boarding, because when you're boarding, people just walk into your room. The amount of times my friends have walked into my room while I've been like stood there in a towel, or I've been in a shower and like had to scream at them to like fuck off. Friends walking when you're butt naked, and vice versa, to be honest. I've seen far too much of my friends. When it's suddenly no longer your choice that you're alone, then it's like So just seeing those people, and it's fun because I have a lot of like I do have like groups, but like we're usually quite tight. My friendships tend to be just like quite like one-on-one. So I've always got like somebody that I know I can like ring and be like, hey, let's hang out, love me. I never thought I wouldn't like being alone, which is quite weird. I've changed. I'm a different woman. I mean, it's literally like change that has just happened this year. Oh, she's back. Oh, I can't. She's right. She's gone right, just round the side of the house. So I can't actually see what she's doing. Mama?
What?
What are you doing?
Well, it's always heating the pot and taking that.
Okay. She's weeding the pot. Can you see side boob? No, you can see like a weird. I don't know what's going on here. It's like I have two. Oh my god, there's like just two side boobs. What is this? Oh, it's because it's a tendon from the. Okay. That would make sense. Another thing I really like about like being a student in London is that you always run into people you know. That you have like, you can't like predict who it's gonna be. I ran into 5 people I knew. We ran into someone from our course in the queue. Like we were in like the smoking area, you know, getting fresh air. There was a girl that I ran into from my old school. Then I ran into 2 guys from my last school like, as we were leaving. And who was the other person? I keep forgetting who the other person was. We had plans to meet some of our friends there, so we ran into her as well. Oh, and then one girl who I know, but I was at French camp with. I don't know if you watched my like French vlogs. She's in those, so I ran into her as well. It's like brilliant. I'm explaining how in London you always run into people, but like it's never just going to be people from your uni because obviously there's so many. So I just really like it. It's everything I wanted it to be. Like people keep asking me like, oh, how's uni? What are you doing? And I'm like, I'm just having a great time in all the ways, and I just love my course. I'm actually one of the only people on my course who actually like, because it was my first choice, and like a lot of people, they were like moved on to it from other things, but I'm just really happy with it. And I know, I don't know if you guys can hashtag relate, but I know what I want to do for my dissertation, and like I got a really good mark on an essay that's really similar to what I want to do, so it's very encouraging. I'm just in a good place, and I'm just really fucking happy. Hey, mummy, mama, she's gone. I think that's the conclusion to my video. I'm really fucking happy. Yay. I feel like I just need to say that. I am really happy. I just really am really happy with just basically every aspect of my life right now. Even though, but like, it's been a shit show. Shall not lie to you. It's been a shit show, but I'm really happy. Yeah, I completed a video. And unfortunately, because it's like stream of consciousness, it's gonna be really difficult to edit. Well done, Emma. Yes, these are my thoughts from the gardens. Is clearly what's occupying my thoughts right now. I've also just made really good friends. There's some really fucking good friends, you know? I just can't do fake friends as well. I can't, frenemies, shit like that, I can't, no. Right, like, subscribe and all that jazz. I will see you guys. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Sunday, but I'm cutting the vlog short this week because I'm gonna make a different video in the middle. Because I find it difficult to figure out how I'm doing like how I'm balancing weekly vlog and then any travel I'm doing. So that'll be next week's video on Thursday, so yeah. Stay tuned, it's very exciting. Bye. Oh shit, I should have sent that email. Alright, I'm going to send a very important email once I'm done with this video. Super secret email. Could be very interesting. Who knows?